Hello, I'm Linda Brayman, hostess of Senior Moments. And now that Thanksgiving is over, you are finally able to look forward to the next activity, which is Christmas. With New Year's not too far behind, you will be very busy around your house again, and you will be very busy around shopping, but don't work too hard. Take a break and sit and watch Senior Moments. Senior Moments covers events and activities at senior centers in the Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti area, such as the Ann Arbor Senior Center, Turner Senior Resource Center, the Pittsfield Senior Center, and the Ann Arbor Community Center. Also, the show provides valuable information for senior citizens on such issues as health, wealth, finance, and entertainment. Senior Moments covers events and activities at senior centers and is shown monthly. It premieres on the last Sunday of the month at 5 p.m. and it reruns 10 times a week on CTN Channel 16. Please check out our website, a2gov.org/CTN for the playback schedule. Also, you can watch the show on YouTube. Please log on to youtube.com, CTN, Ann Arbor to view current and archived shows. You may not be interested in the snow or the winter sports or anything, but you can find many things to do inside your house, like, I've got it, watching Senior Moments. We have so many interesting and wonderful things for you to see. I hope this Senior Moments show will provide you with some very useful tips for enjoying yourself at home. Hello, welcome to Senior Moments. I'm your host, Linda Brayman, and I'm so glad you're here. Today, our guest is Shannon Etcheverry, director of the Silver Club programs out of Michigan Medicine's Turner Geriatrics Center. The information she has for you is very exciting. You will be glad you're here. Shannon, welcome to Senior Moments.
Thank you for having me.
I have so many questions. I hardly know where to begin, but let's start with you, first of all. And tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from, where you went to college, what your degree is, anything else you feel like you'd like to share.
Sure. So I'm native to Michigan, so born and raised in Royal Oak. I am both a Spartan and a Wolverine. I got my bachelor's in social work from Michigan State and my master's in social work at U of M. And so I've been in this role at the Silver Club Memory Programs for about four and a half years.
All right. So Ann Arbor is not the first place you worked, is it?
No, for about 8 years, I was working in Houston, Texas in community mental health.
Nice.
So it was a bit of a change to go from that to geriatrics, but it's been a nice transition.
So what brought you here then? Why would you come to Ann Arbor for this job?
I really like being close to family. So it's a nice place to live, and so yes. I'm happy to be here. Except for when it's really cold, I'm not so happy then, but it is what it is.
It is. It's Michigan. And all you can do is say, it's Michigan, you know, you've lived here a long time. So when and how did the Silver Club programs come about, and what exactly is the purpose?
So Silver Club has been around almost 25 years. So it is one of the community programs with Michigan Medicine's Geriatrics Center. So along with Silver Club, there's the Turner Senior Wellness Program, the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, the Turner African American Services Council. So all of those programs were developed with the need of the community in mind, and they found a need for assistance for caregivers for individuals with dementia. So that's how we developed.
So how do you get the word out to people? There are a lot of programs right there. How do you get the word out to people? Especially old people.
A lot of it is word of mouth, that people hear about us and share with family and friends. There's also outreach that we do in the community, going to different health fairs, things like that. And we also have partnerships with other organizations that serve older adults, like the Alzheimer's Association or Catholic Social Services, Jewish Family Services. So we do a lot to get our word out there, but this is also, this show, a great opportunity to reach people as well, just to let people
Yes.
know that we're here and willing to help.
Oh, I think that's fantastic. Now, are there these types of program, the Silver Club programs, are they these kinds of programs other places in the state, or are you exclusive?
There are. So Silver Club, we are an adult day program for people with mild to moderate memory loss. So we provide activities to people, things like fitness, music, art, games, with the purpose of it being stimulating for the person with memory loss and engaging for them, but also providing respite for their family caregivers. So there are definitely programs that are around the state and the country that provide similar services to us.
Okay, so what would a typical, are they there all day? What would a typical day or program look like for a person, for one of them?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we have a couple levels of programming. We have a couple of mild memory loss programs. So we have an all women's group called Elderberry, which meets on Tuesdays from 10:30 to 3. And then we also have another mild memory loss program called MindWorks that meets 10:30 to 12. So those are the mild memory loss programs. And the moderate memory loss program runs Monday through Friday from 10 to 3:30. And so those are activity-based, like I mentioned, different fitness, art, fitness, games. And so they do come for the whole day. We have some people who come one day a week. We have a couple people who come all 5 days a week. So it's really what is helpful for the individual and also what the family is looking for as well.
Well, kudos to those people who stay all day. I have to take a nap every afternoon.
It does help people sleep better at night, I've heard.
Now, are there any requirements to join? Like, do you need a doctor's reference or anything like that? And also, what does it cost?
Yeah, so we, one requirement is that anybody in our program has to have some kind of dementia diagnosis. We don't require a doctor's referral. One common misconception is that you need to be a Michigan medicine patient. We have many people that attend our programs that are a Michigan medicine patient, but you don't have to be. And the cost, we do an hourly cost, but we work on a sliding scale. So something that's really important to us is that we work with people based off of their financial situation. We also have relationships with the local area agency on aging for the My Choice waiver. And we also have a contract with the VA. So there's a few different options for people in terms of financial. And also, some people don't know that you can use long-term care insurance for adult day services as well. So there's a few options that are available for folks.
Wow, that's really great. I assume they're meeting at the Turner Center?
That's correct, the Turner Senior Resource Center. So again, there's a lot of Turners, so that can be a little confusing. There's the Turner Geriatrics Clinic, which is the East Ann Arbor Clinic. And then ours is, we're pretty close to North Campus off of Plymouth Road.
Yes.
So that's where all the community programs are located. And we've got the, the Senior Center, we've got the Lifelong Learning Institute. So we're kind of a one-stop shop for some resources in addition to Silver Club.
Yes. Now, I assume the people have to drive to get there, or how do they get there? If you're handicapped, you might have someone who drives you, or maybe you can take the bus. But once you get to the parking lot, then do you have to walk all the way to the Turner Center to get in? Could you just tell us how easy it is to get into the building and to get there?
Sure. So we do have a parking lot that's right next to the building. So there's easy access there. A lot of people do drop off their loved ones for the day and pick them up, but we also have some people who use transportation. So for example, a ride. So they will get door-to-door service, which is really important, especially when you're talking about people with memory loss, to make sure that they make it in the building safely, that they make it home safely. So there are a few other options as well, but I would say a ride is the most common. for people who it's difficult to drive them in, or that it's just more convenient to take that form of transportation.
Yeah, well, good. That's good to know that they all make it okay. How many people do you have enrolled right now? Just estimate.
Right now, we've got about 10 people a day. So it's definitely less than it was in before times, before COVID. But we've slowly over the last couple of years have been kind of, building up our membership. And so we have staff that help facilitate the programs that have a variety of backgrounds. We have folks that have a background in social work and art and activity therapy. We also have a lot of students that volunteer through the
Oh,
University of Michigan or community volunteers. So everybody just comes together. But right now we've got about 10 people, but we do right now have space for more. So if anybody's watching this and would like to join, we'd love to have you.
yes, yes. Now you have student volunteers, so I'm assuming you have professionals there who are qualified to help the people. How does that
Yes.
work?
Yeah, so we have staff that have a very rich background. We have our longest person that's been with us has been a part of our program for 20 years, that she's been a staff person.
Wow.
So we have people with a lot of experience. And then, as I mentioned, kind of the non-traditional background as well, having people that have creative backgrounds and can facilitate activities in different areas. So it's a good mix. Everybody brings a different strength to the table to
Mhm.
provide programming that people enjoy, that get people active and engaged and generally enjoying themselves, which is great.
Yes. Now, what kind of results are you seeing and what kind of feedback are you getting?
Yeah, we hear a lot from family caregivers that our program is really helpful to help their loved one age in place. So that way they don't have to move if they don't want to, or, delaying having to put somebody in memory care, that it gives them a break, which is so important to be able to do the things that they want to do. And also just for the individuals, it gives people a sense of purpose. It keeps them active. Um, Socialization is so important. I think we've learned, especially in the last couple of years, that we've seen that. So giving people a safe place in a non-judgmental environment, to be able to have structured activities is really important. And so I think people really value that and see the importance in that and really enjoy being a part of our program.
Oh, yes, it sounds wonderful. Now, Shannon, is there anything else you would like the audience to know about the programs or the club members or the people who work there?
I think it would be helpful to know just that our motto is together we make every moment matter.
Hmm.
So I think that's a good representation of what we do, that we really just focus on enjoying the moment, being together. And yeah, I would just encourage people to try it out. We have a free visit to see if the person likes it, to see if it's a good fit for the family. So I would just definitely recommend that they can give me a call. My phone number is 734-998-9352. We also have a website. You can just search for Silver Club Memory Programs. We also have a Facebook page. So if you search for Silver Club Memory on Facebook, you can see some different photos of things that we're doing and get a sense of our activities. So I would just encourage people to give it a try. And we would love to have them.
Yes, so thank you for giving us that information. That was my next question. So thank you so much for coming. I really enjoyed hearing everything that's going on. It's wonderful. And to the audience, thank you for watching. Write yourself a note because you might forget and start attending. Call. You'll see the numbers and all that information on your screen. It sounds like a fantastic thing to have in this area. So take advantage of it. There are not many places like that. There's not many places like the University of Michigan, which just spills over into the community with opportunities like this. So take advantage of it. It's for you. And have a great day. Thank you for joining us on Senior Moments. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Linda Brayman, and I wish you happy holidays.